Hi, Kith Johnson here, and spring is springing, and the green veil seems to be just covering the world, and I'm getting that little feeling that I get in the spring, and I'm wondering if you get that too. I've written about my experience of Viriditas in a blog, and I'll link that so that you can read that if you haven't. But what I want to do here is open up the opportunity for you to think about your Viriditas and where that's come from. Now, it can happen any time of the year, and it can happen in any way. And the thing is that you can't necessarily go searching for it. It happens, and it takes you by surprise often. It's like falling in love, but it's maybe perhaps a little more general, like you fall in love with the world, or you fall in love with life, or you fall in love with the earth. So, think back to when you had this feeling of something that you received that you didn't necessarily have to work for. Kind of like the bird song right now that we're hearing. That's why I wanted to be outside for this. So think about that. And then when you have an idea about that, we will create a haiku like we did before. And the beauty of the haiku is not that you're going to become a great haiku writer necessarily, but you're going to bring it down, the ideas that you have, into just a few words. So it's 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. And what this does, you have a written symbol that you create, and rather than a visual symbol. But it's good to make a visual symbol too. And so start there. I realize that I've been making it sound kind of simple for you to find the source of your Viriditas. And it can be really easy because you were so struck by it, that time in your life when everything seemed to change, and it was springtime within and without, and you were all energized to do things. But it might take some time, and I find that going for walks helps me to get to the bottom of things, or to they just appear to me. Answers appear to me. Ideas appear to me. So it might be that walking is a way that you find your Viriditas source, or it might be whatever it is, the things that help you to open your heart up to ideas and the heart of the matter. So take your time in finding this. And this idea, to me, Viriditas is basically like the sap rising in a maple tree as the trees warm in the springtime. And what this does, it's like kickstarts this energy that goes throughout the whole tree. And it goes out into producing the leaves, and then the leaves in turn create energy from the sun to bring back to the tree. So it's this kind of reciprocal cycle that happens. And so that's what happens with Viriditas. We have this kickstart event which seems to change everything. And then that helps us in are producing what it is we produce in our life, or just living our life in a way that in turn brings back that energy to our being. So it's energy that goes into living, and the energy from living that comes back to our being. And that's the beauty of Viriditas. And I think it's worth thinking about. I hope that you have fun making your haiku. That will be your word symbol for reminding you of where this energy can come from. And I hope that you enjoy the living that comes from that, and the being that returns to you.